Okay, game one. Yeah, it's good to go play, and really good to go play because you can kind of see, what you need to shore up, and we just need to shore up, some of our certainly on offense, some of our run game. I thought Rutgers did a really nice job, kind of playing more physical than we did was my initial impression, and so I'll have to put the tape on to really, see what happened. But, they really held the ball from us. I think they had it 38 minutes. We had it 22. So you better make your possessions count. And but proud of some new guys. Proud of Joel Whitford for pinning guys back deep. He's really he's dangerous. He does that in practice all the time. And so he's really good at that. I'm proud of Tristan making those field goals his first time was when it really mattered, and obviously Dante and our special teams. I mean, all those guys. So I thought that was good.
This is 3 straight years Dante's.
Yeah.
That's the guy who coaches that.
Yeah. He's got new tricks. He tries to fumble, and then he picks it up and goes. No, he's good. I mean, we didn't know much about the punter because we hadn't seen him, but we already had a big leg. Watched him in warm-ups. He had a big leg. I told Dante, the good news is you're going to get a chance because sometimes those guys can outkick their coverage. And, that's the guys that we like that. I mean, you get Dante space and our jammers do a decent job of slowing those gunners down, he's usually going to make something happen.
What did you feel after that? Did you kind of sense the rivalry or anything?
Yeah, it just kind of seemed like, the guys are probably just playing too tight, I think, like I said, that first game, I think there'll be a lot of improvement from game 1 to game 2. I mean, it's just enough new guys out there that really hadn't been in prime time, and they care a lot, and sometimes you can care too much.
You were saying Wednesday, special teams can be a real swing vote thing here because, especially early on with all the
right
tackling.
Yeah.
How much did you feel like it impacted you?
Usually does. I mean, we made those field goals, and Dante, kind of got us back into the game, and we needed to spark somehow. And then even Joel, like that field position was, that was big. It's hard to drive the ball that far, and they got themselves out of a hole a couple times, but still, it was really good to see him come through. It's good for. I mean, he's another guy. He's never, he's probably played in front of, I don't know, 1,000 people or something. So, okay, yeah, I don't want to exaggerate.
So, Chris, with the tandem of him and also Byron Murphy at the gunner, is that something that you guys had seen a lot this fall?
Who's him?
In terms of Joel, in terms of kicking it and then hitting
Oh,
deep.
yeah. And we work some different gunners in there, and they're all, pretty good. It's really, I mean, Joel, give him a chance. He's got a unique where he can really place the ball, and then it usually will check up as well and not roll into the end zone. He's really, really good. I mean, we actually prefer a little different style when we're kicking into the red zone than he does, but he's just proved that he's, so consistent with that we, don't broke. If it's not broke, don't fix it. So we just keep doing it. We'll see what he does.
Chris, how big of a spark was Dante between the punt return? He had that 51-yard catch just that was
Yeah. Both those were good. He's a good player. He's got to keep finding ways to get him the ball and get him in space. And he's, I think he's deceiving. He's deceivingly faster than people think he is. He's super acrobatic. He's got really good hands.
Coach, looking at game film, what are you most happy with after tonight?
Well, probably those things. I was pleased with, the special teams, what we spoke about. I was happy just getting the guys out there that haven't really played a whole lot. I think they'll calm way down. Thought Byron Murphy did a nice job. I thought Jordan Miller did a nice job on the other side. He really hasn't been in there in any prime time as well. And so, there's a lot of little things. I mean, those headsets were buzzing the whole game with, this little thing and that little thing. And, I thought our tackling was average. We just haven't tackled a whole bunch live, and that back was big physical guy, and he ran through some of our tackles. So, yeah.
How would you rate your run game?
Oh, yeah. I mean, again, without looking at it, I thought we got some tempo going. We had a chance, but it wasn't. It was, average at best. You know, I think we expected more than that.
Jay seemed a bit frustrated with the offense after the game.
Yeah.
It felt like it didn't play up to his standards.
Yeah.
How did you feel?
I think we all feel like that, you know, just kind of, you know, there wasn't a whole lot going on there. We made field goals in the red zone. We weren't scoring touchdowns. We got the one there, and then the rest were field goals. And so, you know, we got some work to do for sure.
Chris, you said that you felt like they were more physical than you. Do you think that just, I mean, what do you attribute that to? You mentioned you didn't get much tackling practice.
Yeah, I don't know, and I don't really think, you know, I'm not just saying our defense, you know, I mean, I think our defense flew around pretty good, and I think they played good. We gave up the one, you know, the big play, so I think they did. Yeah, I'm used to seeing those guys be a little more sure tacklers, you know, and again, that was good first game to start with because he's strong now. He runs low. We thought he was going to. We'd seen a little tape. We're like, this guy's he breaks tackles. So it was a good back to go against. He did a nice job. I think we'll learn from it. You know, I just like to, you know, it's hard for me to really say a whole bunch without putting that tape on, but it just kind of felt like I think we can play more aggressive in the O-line.
Were you happy with the numbers of players that you were able to play? You rotated quite a few.
Yeah, I think we did, and we'd still like to get a few more in there. We really would. You know, I mean, I think that's a little bit of our style is to play as many guys as we can and keep developing depth and talent and all those things. But I think, you know, there was a few guys that got in there to get their feet wet. You know, I'd like to go down the list, but I think Savon just got in there a couple times, and you know, he's in pretty good company there. But we had some things for him that we just didn't get to, and so you know, we'll get these guys going a little bit more.
Is it kind of a best case scenario though, in the fact that you know you get the win, but yet you still everyone acknowledges that there's a lot to work on, so they come motivated?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's best case, but I mean, we won. That's what we're here for. We got that done, but I do think that. You know, a little bit of a wake-up call that it's like, okay, you know, we got to go now. And that's, you know, last year what that team so long ago last year did so well is we practiced. I mean, they got better. And I expect us to do that here, and that's what I've been saying. You know, it's not last year's team. This is a whole new team and a couple guys here and there and young guys that can change everything. But we'll get better.
Coach, just now that the game's over, does coming back east along plane ride, does that have any effect?
I don't think so. I really don't. I don't think that had anything to do with anything. You know, it feels like we've been back here a long time, but I really don't think that. I just think we just needed to play the game and, you know, go through the real thing. And I think I just feel like that'll really help our team just kind of calm down and know they can play and all these techniques do work and, I mean, just go fast. Nothing that I haven't seen. He's got great ball skills. You know, if the ball's around him, the guy can catch. You know, and he's an instinctual player. And so, you know, again, I don't know what he was doing. He kind of came out of nowhere and kind of undercut guys. And so I'm anxious to put the tape on. But, you know, it's not surprising when he just snags that ball like he does because he has a knack for that.
When sensing the response on the sideline, Coach, how do you feel like the team responded after the first couple series and there was some difficulty?
I think they were fine. You know, I don't think they were panicked or anything like that. We talked about just keep playing, just keep playing. We talked about before the game. You know, it's a lot of times these first games don't go exactly like you think, and so this guys got to keep playing. We got a plan, and at the end of the game, the plan is to win the game, and so however we do that, and so I didn't feel like that anybody panicked or anything like that. But I could sense towards the end of the game that I think they know we got a ways to go.
Chris, Jake got smacked pretty hard.
Yep.
That sack.
Yep. It was a protection. It was a protection. I think they got us in a blitz before I put that on. One that we might not have had that one covered. I don't necessarily think it was an O-line bust or anything like that. I think they might have just had that, and he was trying to get rid of the ball to the left, obviously, and got him. But we'll have to look at it.
Did you sense anything with Rutgers at the end of the half? Any confusion or anything?
What do you mean?
On the field goal, where they had an extra down and they had a timeout, they kicked the ball on second down.
I don't remember that. Yeah, I'm not sure.
The first half,
Yeah.
They missed the field goal.
How much time was left?
12 seconds, 13 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, yeah. I missed that. Okay, thank you guys.